This offseason, the New York Jets look to upgrade their offensive line, and back in March, Gang Green signed guard Laken Tomlinson to a 3-year deal. This week, Tomlinson chatted with New York Post sports columnist Steve Serby for his weekly Q&A, and Steve joins me now for another Sundays with Serby. Steve, how's it going, man?
Dex, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Sundays are always good to talk to you. Now, Steve, Tomlinson is a former first-round pick, and now he's playing for his third team. So what is his mindset on the field now with the Jets?
Well, his mentality, you talk about a transformation from off the field to on the field. He's a guy who hopes that the opponent, the defensive lineman in front of him, feels fear when he opposes him, when he looks at him, which is kind of the same way I hope you look at me, Dex. But there's nothing better for Laken Tomlinson than knowing he has taken away the will of the opponent. He wants to establish an identity on the Jets offensive line as a nasty unit that no one wants to play. He thinks they can easily become a top 10 unit, but, you know, as Ernie Accorsi, the former Giants GM, once told me, the offensive line is like a fist. If one finger isn't working, then the fist won't be working. So let's see the Jets function better at home as an offensive line than they did in the opener. They're 24th in rushing offense. That has to change. Their pass run ratio is 104-37. That has to change. Although Jets fans today will want to see Joe Flacco get the ball to their new star, Garrett Wilson, who broke out in Cleveland last weekend. So that's why the Jets will be able to stay in the game today. If they can establish a run, get the ball to Garrett Wilson, it's going to be a tight game.
All right, we'll see what they can do and the offensive line could do. But speaking of that offensive line, the guard, Laken Tomlinson, and Gang Green, they're coming off the big win, as you mentioned, last week in Cleveland. Now, he was part of a team that built a solid culture at his previous stop in San Francisco, Steve. So how does he feel about what the Jets are currently trying to build here?
Well, he loves what he sees. He talks about the energy and the vibe in the building and in the locker room. He loves the teammates he's playing with. You know, the Jets have imported veterans with championship or winning pedigree. You're talking about Jordan Whitehead with Tampa Bay. You're talking about, of course, Laken Tomlinson with the 49ers. Quan Alexander with the 49ers, Solomon Thomas with the 49ers, CJ Uzomah with the Bengals last year. So it's an interesting mix of young talent, great draft by Joe Douglas, and vets with winning experience, but they've got to do it on the field. I mean, they're 45-53, I believe the stat is, at home since 2010. They're 4-13 at home in the last 17 games. So they have to do it on the field. It's the chicken and the egg argument. Does a winning culture produce winning, or does winning produce a winning culture? The Jets are not there yet. They're building. They're building through the draft. They're building with selected veterans with winning pedigree. But now they have to win, period. And they need Zach Wilson to be the guy that they think he is and pray he is.
Well, Zach Wilson hopefully coming back in a couple of weeks, and he's going to be glad to have Laken Tomlinson on that offensive line. That is Steve Serby, New York Post sports columnist. Check out his Q&A with Jets guard Laken Tomlinson out this week. Steve, thanks for joining me. Good to see you, man.
And one more thing, Dex, don't forget, I will have a surprise Q&A in Monday's New York Post.
Ah, there you go. Also keep your eyes peeled for that. Surprise Q&A. You know Steve's full of surprises. No surprises on the camera here today, but always good to see you, Steve. And you do not inspire fear when I look at you. That does not happen at all.
I don't? What do I inspire? What do I inspire?
Hope for continued great Sundays with Serby. That's what you inspire.
Great answer. I love that answer. That's why I love this segment with Dexter Henry.
There you go. Always a professional. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Dex.
All right.